I just want to start off by saying that the world is a worse place because this person is not in it. I want to be very, very clear on that. Brittany Murphy was an actress known for her many iconic roles in projects such as Clueless, Drop Dead Gorgeous, 8 Mile, Happy Feet, Uptown Girls, Girl Interrupted, Riding in the Car with Boys, and her most favorite job she ever worked on, King of the Hill. And she would basically connect with her younger fan base based off of her personality, which was very bubbly, and then also her humility. A lot of us kind of looked at her like she was our big sister. Now, as her popularity started to grow, her friends and family started to notice that she was getting thinner and thinner. Brittany has, of course, denied any type of allegations that were made against her as far as like disorder, but there were directors that said that they had seen thousands and thousands of actresses, but she was definitely the thinnest that they had ever seen any actress be. Friends have even said in the past that she was even struggling to stand on her own at times. They also said that she was always cast as like the fat girl, and that really affected Brittany. She was even quoted in an interview in 2000 that said, one in Hollywood said that she was huggable but not effable. And that's whenever she decided to change everything. She dyed her hair. She decided to start losing weight. Brittany would eventually go on to meet Simon Mozak. She would quickly get married with this man, and y'all have to keep in mind he was already married and literally got a divorce, and then a year later he got married to Brittany. Like, it was crazy fast. Friends and family were definitely full of him. As they start dating and start to get close, they notice that they never see Brittany anymore. I mean, whenever she's going on breaks for her movies, she immediately goes to the car and hangs out with her husband. They, at one point, don't know where she is located. Her friends and family are like, girl, are you sure you want to marry this man? Like, this is kind of fast. And she's just like, yeah. Simon would allegedly continue to keep her isolated from her loved ones, at one point even keeping her from her email address and cell phone. His own friends had said that he was a controlling person. An ex even went to the press, y'all, and said that he was controlling to the point where she was literally sick and he would refuse to take her to the hospital, and that he lied multiple times about having different cancers. There was even this one trainer who was trying to work with Brittany and train with her for a big movie, and the trainer was let know, like, hey, I'm not Brittany's agent anymore. She fired her whole team, and now her husband Simon does all of it. He does the lawyer part of it. He's the manager. He's the agent. She literally fired her whole team, y'all. It's just so scary. She goes on this infamous interview with Access Hollywood where she talks to this girl who's a reporter and asks her, in the next afterlife, can I please have your hair? She is also asked what she wants for her future, and she says that in a year she wants a baby. A little over 2 weeks later, she unfortunately would be found in her bathroom after she collapsed and was unfortunately unresponsive. This interview is so hard to sit through, y'all, because you can literally tell that she is sick and unwell. Like, she is not her bubbly personality self at all that we all know and love. You can tell that she is physically just tired. The report comes back and basically it says that she had pneumonia and severe iron deficiency anemia. Now, this is where everything starts to get even weirder. Now, as you guys know, people had not seen Brittany for months and months and months on end. Like, her cell phone was taken away. Her friends and family didn't know where she was located, but she was living with her mama and Simon. Simon and her mother go on Larry King, and they basically say, yeah, like, I don't know, you guys, it's really weird. She was perfectly healthy. I mean, she had a little bit of laryngitis. That's what her husband said. She was perfectly healthy besides laryngitis, okay? A month later, they both go back to Larry King, and they're like, okay, actually, she did say that day that she was going to D-word. Her mother and Simon finally tell the truth, and they say that she did vocally say that she could not breathe and told her mom that she was D-wording. Mom, I love you. No 911, no ambulance. Own mom even talks about a time where Brittany again says that she can't breathe, and this time it's because she went to the top of the stairs. She asks her mom if she is D-wording. Her mom said, of course you're not, but you need to go to the doctor. I don't know what type of universe we are living in which my loved one, especially my offspring, is saying these things of like, I think I'm D-wording. Like, you know your body, okay? You know your body, you know when it's shutting down, and you're not immediately calling the ambulance. Something is up. Y'all do not play with anemia because anemia is very serious. I feel like sometimes on like social media things are glorified. But I'm here to tell you that like not taking your vitamins and not getting any nutrients in your body, it's so much more complex than that. Besides the fact that your organs can shut down, you can get anemia, and anemia is a segue into pneumonia for sure. And also, I just want to make this very clear to people that are still confused. Pneumonia is not something that you don't notice. I had pneumonia when I was a little girl, and I remember it being a big, big deal. Like, it's not like nowadays with COVID where it's like, oh, I don't know, I don't have symptoms. Baby, you have symptoms when you have pneumonia, okay? It's real, real hard when you have pneumonia. So the fact that, like, nobody called an ambulance, not even one day before, 2 days before, you could even see in that interview, like, 2 weeks before that, that she was needing help. I personally felt like always that Simon should have gotten charged with something, but he would pass away 5 months after his wife with pneumonia and anemia. So many questions, and I feel like this could have been preventable 100%. Like, there are so many roles that come out to this day, and people are like, Brittany Murphy would have been perfect for this. Like, I really can't. She could have been the next Harley Quinn or something. Like, she would have done great with that. She deserved to have multiple Oscars, all of that.